the postseason.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of the series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Alejandro Batista will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So striding in, Lamar Wilson. He will lead this one off today.
For Seattle, the second baseman, number 21.
First offering on its way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded cleanly, and the day begins with an out. There's one away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Harry Wilson.
Digging in, Harry Wilson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting first, the first baseman, Winfield.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Isaac Beltre is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
In now, Carmine Beltran. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Beltran.
Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Fastball, strike three called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, William Fisher. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2, and set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Mike Cornett.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Fastball.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Skied down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swinging a ground ball to third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Herb Hernandez, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Fouled off. Cornette, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner on first with 2 away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Grounded to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Juan Torres. First pitch coming, here it is. The windup and the 0-1.
No.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Batista, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Into the box, Ron Calderon. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Donahue ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Into the box now, Mario Balladares. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. A little bit outside. 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Carlos Ibanez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Ibanez.
First pitch on its way.
0-1, no strike. One and one.
Beltre, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. And that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Sam Kellogg, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Rosenberg has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Batting center, the second baseman, Calvin Donahue.
Digging in, Calvin Donahue. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Saucedo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Jamie Saucedo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting it, the right fielder, Chad Rosenberg.
Now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
At the plate now, Jim Talley. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So stepping in, Mariano Hernandez.
The catcher, Mariano Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So coming to the plate, Eric Cash. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carmine Beltran. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door. Or that could...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Stepping into the box, Lamar Wilson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch.
Too high.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Wilson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first-step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Line drive to center field. Well, this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Harry Wilson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. That is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Greg Layfield. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hernandez will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So digging in now, William Fisher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a Curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Settling in now, Mike Cornett. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Herb Hernandez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The third baseman.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Go Red.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the concrete staircases and gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Stepping in now, Ron Calderon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop.
1-2.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now here it comes.
3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Mario Balladares. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Jamie Saucedo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And the runner will get back standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But the Mariners draw first blood here on the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's 1-0 Seattle. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Carlos Ibanez. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. A 1 pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Coming to the plate now, Sam Kellogg. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Calvin Donahue.
Now in the box, Calvin Donahue. First pitch on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit sharply toward the right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Digging in now for the Mariners, Chad Rosenberg.
The right fielder, Chad Rosenberg.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate, Jim Talley, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's fallen off the table.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Standing in, Wilson, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. So striding forward now, Eric Cash. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's out.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
Hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 32, Carmine Beltran.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Carmine Beltran 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Popped him up. Torres in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, William Fisher.
Digging in, William Fisher. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still trail 1-0. In now the Mariners DH, Harry Wilson. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Ryan Valdez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Ryan Valdez.
In now, Greg Layfield. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Valdez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Juan Torres. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Full count now, 3-2. Ron Calderon waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Ron Calderon.
Now at the plate, Ron Calderon. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
One for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Leading off the inning, Mike Cornett, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Hernandez.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Herb Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
To the plate now, Carlos Ibanez. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Sam Kellogg. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. 2 out here and a runner at second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working on hanging another 0, the pitch.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Drilled to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Oakland. They trail things here 2-0. Chad McLean has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 1, Chad McLean.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mario Valladares.
Mario Valladares.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And the pitch. Jamie Saucedo is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike 1. Down the first baseline. He's got it. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The West Unit, Chad Rosenberg.
Next for Seattle, Chad Rosenberg. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Two out, nobody on. Two and 0 now. McLean playing here in his age 31 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here now the 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Frank Ibarra is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 6, Frank Ibarra.
Digging in and looking for more, Calvin Donahue. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder coming on, but this will land untouched. Line drive to center field. Saucedo is there, and he has it for the first out. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box, Mariano Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is line to left. Balladares is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 00, Eric Cash.
Stepping up now, Eric Cash. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First offering on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Travis Copley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Copley.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Jim Talley. Now the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Beltran has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Lamar Wilson.
Digging in the switch hitter, Lamar Wilson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Left side, but well foul. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. He's through first and hustling for second, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Harry Wilson will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue Here it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
A 1-0 delivery. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around that strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Greg Layfield stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. Runners are at first and third, one away. One and one. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Misses. Ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Takes this the other way to right, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Juan Torres will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
First and second now, one man out. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A 1-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. They'll go to second for 1, and it's by him into right field.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Clinton Landgraf enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 8, Clinton Landgraf.
Ron Calderon will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the stretch, Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Landgraf, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And that's in there, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Oakland error, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Mariners lead it 4-0. Armando Blanco is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Riding into the box, Carmine Beltran. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
This one's flared off to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Riding in once again, William Fisher. First offering on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Mike Cornett is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Felipe Gomes takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. So here's the cleanup hitter, Herb Hernandez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Last strike now for Oakland. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Seattle even up this division series at 1 game apiece. Isaac Beltre pitches well enough to get the W. Alejandro Batista pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Coliseum this afternoon, 47,170. The A's would like to thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.